Okay, so let's take a look how we can build a Pixar layered surface here. I'm not gonna go through the lobes and all of that because I've made all of the other tutorials about the different lobes and what you can do. So this is mainly just how to build the infrastructure for the layer surface. Let's go in here and we're gonna have a Pixar layer surface in the bottom. We want to have a layer mixer, Pixar layer mixer, and a Pixar layer. Now here, my layer surface goes into the sub output of my builder node here. We see here we get something connected here. I'm gonna hook my layer mixer into the input material. You see here, it becomes black. And now the Pixar layer here, I'm gonna connect this one into the layer 1 here. And now we get shading here. This Pixar layer surface, this is essentially mainly to set any modes here. You don't have any diffuse inputs and stuff on this one. If you look at this one, you just only have one input here. Primary specular only have input. So this is global settings on the layer surface. This one is responsible for mixing between the layers. Let's create a metal in the bottom here. I'm gonna set up my artistic here, primary specular. I'm gonna use artistic. I'm gonna go to my layer. I'm gonna essentially disable diffuse on this one. Don't need diffuse on this one. We're gonna enable essentially the specular component. So we have this checkbox here. Gonna put up the gain and let's do a face and edge color. Now we want the second Pixar layer that we're gonna make like a non-metallic. I'm just gonna hook it up here first. So I'm gonna go to layer 2 like so, and then you need to go into layer 2 and enable it here. And now here we can start to essentially like a non-metal, and for this one I need diffuse here as well. Let's make it like a blue plastic or something. So now here in the mixer, if I take the mask down on my layer, I'm gonna reveal the underlying here. So we can hook up, for example, a pattern here. I'm gonna hook the result F into layer 2 mask here and see here what happens. Let's make a threshold. There we see, now we are blending between a metal and non-metal using this layer mixer. The settings here on the layer surface in this one is essentially if I make a pixel surface. The regular pixel surface looks like this, and you can see here some of these settings here. Primary specular, you have artistic and physical mode here. This lives in the same essentially settings as the input, and you have backband and GGX. On the layer surface, this is a global thing, so you can't have for example, one layer here. If I would have like the metal layer here, I can't have a GGX and then in this one and a Beckman specular model in this one. So it's this one is a binary choice, and all of the nodes gonna adopt this. So you either have to go with physical or artistic. You can't mix and match between the different layers. If you want to support my channel, consider dropping a comment in one of the videos with information of upcoming episodes you want to see from Meshmen Studio. See you on the channel. Bye bye.